1 minute. So, Om Shanti and welcome to the Power Boost. This Power Boost is really helpful, yes. And in the middle of the day, when we are becoming a little exhausted, we have a Power Boost so that we can be boosted, we can be strengthened, we can be empowered to continue the day. So the theme today is courage and patience. With courage, we also need patience. So courage is that compassion that can change us and change the world. It is a virtue as well as a power. So courage, when we apply courage, we can accomplish anything. Anything and everything could be accomplished with this thing they call courage. Someone may think they don't have courage, but when they start applying themselves, they would see that they do have courage. So courage is an innate, inherent quality, but it also could be, it could be developed. So with courage, we can change our deep rooted habits or sanskars, as we may call them, or deep rooted personality traits. And that is the great courage, to be able to change a personality trait. It's not like changing a simple dress or something, it's changing a personality. So that takes courage to change it. First of all, it takes courage to make that decision, to take that decision that I want to change. And after taking that decision, to work at it consistently, to work with that one thought of having to change that one personality trait, to be consistent and to be regular, at it. Not that I do it one day and then 2 days after I forget about it and then I come back to it. No, it has to be consistent. So to change from an ordinary person who performing ordinary actions and have ordinary habits, usual, casual habit, to change that into an elevated habit, into a good habit, into something that everyone would enjoy your presence, enjoy your temperament, enjoy your presence if you have good habits. So to inculcate good habits, we need courage to do that. And the way to get courage is simple. All we have to do is, what we have to do? Connect with the almighty authority, the one who has all the courage. He has all might, all patience, all courage. So once we are connected with him, we will be able to draw from him courage. We will be able to draw from him power. We will be able to draw from him patience and tolerance in order to accomplish whatever task we have taken up. So I remember once, I don't know where, in what country it is now, but there are two large cliffs It's huge, huge cliffs. And in the middle, there is a deep river. So many people have tried to jump this cliff, you know, many have tried, and many have died. They fell into that river, and that was the end of them. But then there was this doctor I know. He he said he went. So he spoke to people around and so on. They told him, how dangerous it was. It was a real dangerous challenge. But he decided he is going to jump that cliff. So he made up his mind. Yes, he mustered up all the courage he could. And and he stayed in remembrance of God for a few days. And then he decided to take the challenge. And he jumped. And guess what? He jumped the cliff. He jumped that cliff onto the other side. So that was, for him, that was a great achievement. And I think it is a great achievement also, don't you? I mean, for him to jump that cliff, it took a lot of courage to jump that cliff, because he knew if he does not make it to the other side, he will be finished. It would be history for him. So he was able to do it, and that was wonderful. And when we see such actions taken by people, then it inspires us also to take that challenge, to take on a challenge, for myself. And another incident that I'm remembering is, once there was a fire in the forest, a forest fire, and this fire was blazing, and the whole forest was on fire. And there was one little sparrow, and he decided that he will do something about this fire. So he went to the ocean, and he'll pick up one few drops in his beak and come back and drop it on the blazing fire. So he kept doing that. He kept again and again, back and forth, back and forth. And other people, other animals looking at him, they ask him, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm putting out this fire." So they laugh at him. They thought, what can he do, this one little sparrow? So you know what happened? God felt sorry on him, and he showered one big heavy shower of rain, and the whole forest cooled down, and there was no fire anymore. So it takes courage to do something like this. Yes. So courage is to show that valor, that bravery in a war, as this lady, Jhansi Ki Rani, as she had shown, you know, in that war. So taking courage in difficult difficult situation, in situation where we don't know what is going to happen, is really, it really shows courage. But with courage, we need patience. We need to have patience in order to see the results, because generally results you don't see immediately. In some cases you do, as in the case of this doctor jumping that cliff. But in many cases you don't see the result immediately. It takes a little time. Yes. So you need to maintain patience and tolerance in this process of courage. But with courage, we can really accomplish anything we want, or everything we want. Yes? What do you think? No? It's possible. All we have to do is keep that courage. Keep that courage. So let's have some meditation so that you can muster up some of that courage that we really need in the world today. We need we don't need a whole lot of people. We need just a handful of people with that courage, that patience, and that tolerance to change situation in the world with all the pandemic and epidemic and with COVID and then Delta and fires and floods and all this in the world today is because of our wrongdoing. So let us take up this opportunity today to see how we can help, like that little sparrow. Let us all give our little finger in lifting this world of sorrow, or this mountain of sorrow from the world, so that the world can be a much nicer place for people to live in. Okay, so let's have some meditation. Sit comfortably and relax. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, just put aside everything that is bothering you, everything that is taking away your peace, snatching away and leaving you peaceless. Just put all that aside. And if it comes back, just tell that situation, I will address you later. Give me a break. So take another deep breath. And as you exhale, just relax. Relax the feet, relax the legs, relax the stomach, relax the chest and heart, relax the neck and shoulders, drop the shoulders, and relax the face, the head. And with one thought, let's go beyond. Let's go beyond this world of chaos and problems and difficulties. Go beyond sound and movement. Go beyond the bodies. Go beyond these 5 elements. Beyond the moon, the sun, the stars. Into the region of light. And let me travel with courage to the home from where I have come. Is my permanent home, my permanent address. This world is just a stage for acting. But I have come from this home where my mother, father, the Supreme, is awaiting my arrival. He embraced me. He loves me. He cares for me. He's the ocean of mercy and forgiveness. Never look at my faults and shortcomings and defects, but is always there for me. The whole world may forsake me, but my Father, the ocean of mercy and forgiveness, forgives me. And with his mercy, he tells me, don't worry, just continue to do the right thing from now on. I, the soul, I am beyond. I am full, I am stable, I'm unshakable. And in my Father's presence, I feel so safe, so secure. Nothing to worry about. I've no one to meet, nowhere to go, nothing to do, just to be in silence. It feels so good to be here at home, so restful, so comfortable. And from here, gradually, I return to this world of sound and movement and chaos and excitement, while keeping in my awareness the courage to be who I am. And that is an eternal being forever. Nothing can destroy me, indestructible. And to whom I belong to the Almighty Authority, who is the King of Kings, the Emperor of Emperors. And what am I doing here? I need to remind my brothers and sisters that they are also eternal beings of light and energy. So there should be no fear, but courage. Courage to do all the right things. Om Shanti.